Hey, so it's January 26th, 2026, and I want to make a video actually now. I think I've done several takes on this kind of video, and I don't know. I've been thinking a lot of things, and every time I sit down and think some more, I disagree with whatever I was talking about, and then I make another video, watch it back, disagree with everything that's said. And I don't know. I keep on being a perfectionist about things, but I guess some things need to be like more open form, if that makes sense. So I don't think I'm gonna try not to delete this video. If you're saying this video, it's a good thing. But I'll try to let my conscious just flow. Yeah. It's kind of fitting. It's 26, 26. 126, 26. So, what's one thing I want to get at? I want to go out right now. I forget why. I was gonna go out and I forget why. Hold up. I was gonna go out and I forget why. I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. I don't know exactly. So looks maxing, right? I'm like bloated. I'm actually gonna weigh myself right now because I don't know where the. I don't know what's it called? How much I've lost recently. I think I've gained 10 pounds recently, but I've been eating pretty well for the last couple. If that cat comes after me, I'm gonna go. Swear to God, bro, I'm gonna go ape mode. My mom's cat's been torturing me every day. Okay, let me put this one here. Okay, that's pretty good. I lost 3 pounds. I'm at 169. God damn, you have ugly feet. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, it looks normal. Then like right here, and then like right here, I got some bloat. So I want to be I don't know. I'm gonna be doing something, bro. I don't want to be too self-infatuous. Like what's the word? I keep on running out of words when I'm talking like this. I don't want to be too self-infatuated or too like insecure about it. It's just something I like passively want to do. But I do get a lot of confidence when I look good in the mirror. As should anybody though. So yeah. So things are pretty slow. I'm like in between things again. So I've been slowing down. I think I made a couple videos where I keep on saying I'm gonna do stuff and I'm gonna stop doing that. Every time I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something, I think I'm gonna stop myself in the video because I think I've said it so many times. I need to do this, this, and this, or my goal is this, and this, and this. I think I need to like stop doing that because it's honestly, as a viewer or as like a future Kevin, I think it would be really, really like it's like redundant to keep saying it over and over and not doing. Uh, I don't know if it's a mechanism to keep on reminding myself that I need stuff done, but it's honestly kind of getting annoying of just hearing that from my videos over and over. Oh, I need to do this, 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 and that. Like it's kind of, I don't know. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of J-pop recently. I don't know who exactly. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm getting I might be going to Australia and Japan soon. We'll see how that goes. Um, I think Japan is gonna be more likely than Australia. And this bitch ass cat, bro. girl's so attached to me, bro. So attached. Needs to get her own friends. Right? Yeah, so it's gotten to the that point where what am I saying, bro? Yeah, I'm just gonna basically going on trips. I gotta go to the gas station and throw out trash. That's what I'm doing. I completely forgot about that. I love littering. Also, my car does need more gas for this week because I'm going to be driving more and hopefully speed up the process of some shit. It's such a drag recently what I've been doing. Yes, you're cute. You're cute. Yeah. Oh, let me put on my shoes. That'd be funny if she turned it off. You like it? Does it smell good? What? Yeah. I need to tone down more radical views recently. I'm a submissive maxing right now. I need to have beliefs that align with how I look. So, I think it's crazy how boyish I look, and I have really radical views. So, I think it's time to be realistic. Also, what point is there? I realized recently, like, growing up a little bit, and like realized what is the point of like imagine if all those like right-wing conspiracies are true, right? There is white genocide or whatever, and the Jews are in power. Okay, so now what? What do you want us to do? Waiting for your command, Mr. Hitler. Like it's kind of redundant. Even if you do believe in it, you're basically just oscillating or not oscillate. You're separating your brain from what is real by looking through everything through a very narrow lens. So I'm just not gonna be involved in talking about politics and culture or whatever. I don't really have any say. If I was, for example, elevated to such a position like a leader role, right, then my position would demand that from me to care about stuff like that. And I would be like a champion of change and stuff, but there's no point really in doing that now. Stop trying to bite me. Yeah, you like knuckle? Oh. But derail me. Stupid cat. Look at you, stupid. Yeah, good girl. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit my camera. Cat on my camera. She just has to know that though. Like if anything, I was gonna become probably like a if anything I was gonna become in terms of politics wise would be maybe like a race realist, but even still then why be a race, like why would you want to self-isolate from people? It's really, really crazy to me. Like, just have a moderate opinion on everything. Why do you have to because the truth or whatever? Why have a hard right-wing I know my beliefs aren't even set in stone, because I'm talking about people. Some people I have really right-wing beliefs, and some people I have
very left-wing beliefs. It literally just changes on whatever person. I'm just lying all the time. Now, Kevin, let's be real here. I'm gonna be a little bit real here. I know I've watched something recently, and it's changing my beliefs on stuff. So this could be one of those cases. I really hate how malleable and impressionable my beliefs are. But it's true if I do take that look on myself. I do switch up a lot on people. I do have this natural inclination to be liked by people, or wanting to be liked by people. And it probably stems from my childhood of being bullied and not being liked by people. Probably trauma, or I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. Not trauma. Some stupid shit. Yo. Yo, I look so like boyish, bro. It's so weird to me. Like I look almost like a dyke. I don't know, bro. I look really weird to me right now. It looks unnatural. But what I was gonna go at, dude. I gotta stop looking at myself. It's making me laugh. There's no point in having really hard set beliefs in things. No one's gonna remember for your beliefs on something unless you took action on it. Same thing is why I don't really talk about stuff in regards to my beliefs on things, because ultimately it's not gonna really impact anything or change anything. Same reason why I don't really. I think even protesting would probably have more impact than what you say to a camera. Unless you do have that influence, influence is the key to the game. I'm just saying phrases, bro. Is probably, if you had influence, it'd probably you'd probably be an actual some kind of influence or power you would have. That's a way better word. Key to the game. It's not a game. You know what I mean, though. English has a lot of those kind of phrases which are weird. Yeah, so I don't really want to surround myself with that. Really. I don't know how to explain it. Just, sure, I could be right-wing and stuff and be a virgin forever. It's not even about even getting pussy. It's more about the fact that you are implying that your beliefs have some impact on your world, even on your community. I think your beliefs very rarely do it. You actually win people over. Like, you would have to actively win people, and so what? You get your own community all Nazi'd up. You are going to get replaced, and there is an entire system dedicated and built around the fact that they will indoctrinate your kids. You needed to change the whole system in order for that to happen. Okay, well, you get your own school, okay, right, it's really expensive to run a school. You need people, you need to support people for that, and who knows if the education's good enough. I mean, I can keep on being devil's advocate, honestly, but there'd be a lot of having those communities, and you would basically have to be gated to prevent people from going out. And regardless of what you want, you can't just have an ideology. You need to be totalitarian in your ideology in order to secure the majority of the population to your side. So, either that or a full-blown democracy. I mean, why am I talking about this? I don't need to make this make sense to people. I don't need this to make sense to myself, to be honest. But I love that as the coming years go, I become more wiser. I think I would love a conversation with a younger me. It'd be super nice. I think I had a video like that. Wow, it's -9. I did not think it was that cold when I got outside. I thought it was cold, but not that cold. I just have a coat on. Like a hoodie and a coat on, like 3 layers on. Not good enough. I need like 5 or 4. 4 minimum. Be like sitting outside maybe. We'll see how much I freeze. I don't even bring good gloves, but I just gotta take out the trash. That's what all I'm doing. Tank for gas, which removes the guilt from it. I'm just dumping trash at my local gas station. My thoughts have derailed, so I'll pause the video. All right, I'm back. Yeah, -9 is really cold, huh? I don't even know what I was talking about. I like resumed and I forgot what I was talking about. I'm probably gonna go back home, bro. Probably not. Should drive around. That seems a good idea. I'm gonna drive around. Oh, this car got heat up, bro. It's cold as shit. It's cold as shit, man. Yeah. I want to talk about, dude. Yeah. There's so much things that are going on in my head. Oh, is that a police car? No, I think it's a trailer. Yeah, it's a trailer. I think I've had this like double talk that I do for a while, where I'll say something and then agree with me or disagree with me. It's I think it's a kind of a stem. It's a stem because I can't really control it. It just always happens whether or not it's in my head or I'm talking out loud. Maybe it's to make myself sound more reasonable. It's probably another thing with that. So, I don't know. I would love to get someone's secondhand opinion on that. But I call it double talk. Because I talk double or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean. But shit, I forgot to bring water. Good thing I bought 2 Red Bulls. Yeah, they removed the Fuji ginger. I think it's in some stores still, but I really like that flavor. I'd buy, I think, a fuck ton of cases of that because it honestly is really that good. I'm gonna be pretty sad once they remove that flavor from stores. Hopefully, people preserve the taste of it somewhere, so I could taste it one time again. I guess that's like life, huh? Maybe preserve the experiences you have now, because you won't get them back later. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know what to say about like Japan as in general. I don't know I don't know what the right opinion is to have on Japan. I like Japan, but I know I don't belong there. It's like a heaven that you can't go to, or you're not allowed to be at, or like you won't ever be a part of it. You know what I mean? It's like a movie. You know, there'll never be another sequel to it that's as good. It's something like that to me, because I know there'll never be another Japan. After. Yeah, there's not gonna be another Japan. The amount of like circumstances that led to it dominating in its geographic location, economy wise, its build up from World War II, its ideology, people, its culture, its all of that cultivated. I think the World War II was probably I don't know. Like, I can't even say anything like that because I don't know. But, it's just weird. I wish there was like a Japan, but it was just Polish people. I don't explain it. Like, that's probably the most racist view I'll ever have in my heart. I wish there was an island nation that there's only Polish people that speak there, and we have basically everything Japan has. And it's only Polish people. It'd be so great. And then like the way like they market. I like the other thing about Japan before I even go there is it's like marketing and culture. I don't know how to explain it. Like the way it has its media is just really great. It has it's like on par with Americans, I think. Super on par. There's not really another country that is like cartoon wise. I know. But when I talk about it, it's been so like, it's like Silent Hill 2 deep dives, like videos of Silent 2, or like documentaries about historical events, or World War II historical videos. Like it's so overdone and talked about, like Japan, that it doesn't even feel like I don't feel okay even talking about it. I feel like cringe. That's what I mean. Like it's like such a, it's I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's no other thing that's comparable to the level of like cringe of me as a white person going to Japan. It's just like, it's like if I don't know what other what other comparable thing there is. Like I don't know, white woman to Bali, but it's still not even like close to that. You know, uh, it's like it's like white people to Cancun. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm like saying I tasted Mexican culture, and like they were just on the peninsula the entire time. So I can't really answer that, but I that's why I feel very stingy and just feel a just general level of cringe when talking about Japan. But I have a deep respect and admiration for Japanese culture, and I really hate it. I hate that part of myself a lot. But it's just so good. Like I don't know how to explain. It's like a bitter apple. Like the apple is good for you, but it's so bitter to eat. Or a sour raspberry. The raspberry's good, but it's just really sour and bitter. I don't know, dude. Disgusting. I don't know why I ever eat it. I don't know why white people are drawn to Japan so much. I don't know why I am. There's just some like draw that they do to like aestheticism, and I think it's some deep like inert racism that white people have, and they wish they desire they can do as a society or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe I read too much of that, but definitely for the appeal to aestheticism and its culture and media. About they only like good stuff is really aired, or like things that are of really good quality. Like everything they do is good quality, and they try to secure that high quality with everything they do. If that makes sense. Like America used to be that, and that's why the huge draw was to America. It was because of how good a high quality we were in Hollywood, and that's why a lot of the early Japanese things were centered on America, because America was like that. America was the pinnacle of media culture. It kind of still is, but less so. Of culture, media, and everything basically. Because I don't know, America is just America, And I think Japan's trying to usurp that unconsciously. Try to take that away from America, but not through like a forceful manner, like China. I don't think even China isn't doing that. China's literally just like sitting by itself. It's like a sleeping rock. It just keeps getting bigger. It's like a sleeping mountain. Yeah, that makes sense. Sleeping volcano. So, I don't worry too much about China like other people in the U.S. do. It's not really anything to worry about. I don't think so. People put too much thought into Japan being some great, or China being some crazy superpower. When it's really just trying to secure its regional powerness, and it's worrying about a lot of internal struggle right now. So I can't even imagine the Chinese world. I wish I was more drawn to China, honestly, than Japan. China, I think, by far is the more better country. But there's something about a difference between Chinese and Japanese culture. I don't know. I don't know why. Chinese culture doesn't draw me the same. It doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm not searching for it deep enough, but there's like that magic that's in like Disney films. You know what I mean, it's just in like Japanese stuff. I really hate saying that. I really hate saying that because it makes me sound like a weeb more. I don't. Yeah, I don't like being compared to that. I don't like that. Yeah, and I don't want to. I'll see if I'm. I hope I don't become infatuated if I go there. I'm gonna be so sick to my stomach if I go there. I'm gonna be so infatuated with Japan that I want to move there and get a Japanese wife or something. I'm gonna be pretty sad, but maybe for the better. I don't know, bro. Morales. This is like the worst. I hate Morales so much. Morale. Everyone hates this building. All of Sioux Falls, I think everyone hates this building the most. But yeah, this is probably the most hated building in Sioux Falls, and this one's the second most hated. Well, yeah. Easily the most hated building in Sioux Falls. It stinks up the whole city. It just smells like swine. Swine carcasses. When you even at the airport. The airport's pretty far. So, exactly. How I want to just spend my money away right now. Man, I can't say it. I'm trying to catch myself a lot more. I'm trying to be super insightful to what my patterns of behavior are. So I remember watching an old video about like your habits, and if you can't control your habits will rule over you. You will no longer be the suzerain in your body. There is a you that's right now sitting in your head, and there's another you, your unconscious self. You are constantly fighting over things, whether you know it or not. So, I firmly believe in that. My beliefs on religion and spirituality are very different. I feel like I'd say that, and then that'll sound stupid and faggy. Like I believe a lot in Catholicism. I really do, but I haven't read the Bible in forever. And so I feel fake just saying I'm a Christian, But I know that it's acceptable to most that if I just say Christ is King. It's a very like Islamic way of trying to characterize Christianity. You have to say Jesus is King. It's I think a modern attempt, honestly, to try to make the religion seem more domineering, submissive. Like you have to submit yourself to God and try to make it sound more Islamic. So that's what my opinion is on that, on Christ is King. Because like what? Okay, King of what? King of all the Jews? King of heaven and earth, right? Yeah, okay, I agree with that. But the way people say it sounds like a gang incantation or some shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, I miss Poland so much. I miss my country. Why do I have to be sent to this hell? I really want to go this year again. Fuck me, bro. Fuck me, bro. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't feel like I really belong here. I don't know. These places lost interest in me. Maybe if I was still in Chicago, I'd feel okay. Because there's stuff going on all the time. And I'd have way more friends, probably. But here at Sioux Falls, it's just like dead. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like a corporate office. There's nothing good to look at. It just looks like a big truck stop. And you all pull them. It's just so good looking. Like at worst, I think I'll get robbed in the middle of the night, which is fine. I'll get a reason to work out. Oh, what if he pulls a knife? Well, that's the worst thing that can happen. Is literally someone pulls out a knife. Here, everyone's armed as much as like some soldiers are in the Middle East. I personally anti-gun, actually, believe it or not. I think in a humane society where everything else is the way it should be, I don't think people should have to defend yourself from what? In a perfect world, you shouldn't need guns. And like you will say, oh, well, you need the right to bear arms to overthrow a government, a tyrannical government. If the system you made led you to a tyrannical government, what does that say about your system? All I'm saying. So. Ooh, I'm sleepy, man. I gotta be up till 8, at least, or at least 12. What am I doing getting sleepy? Not good. Oh, it's because I'm talking so much, probably. The good thing I brought energy drinks. Yeah. I should have gotten a lighter. I feel the need to smoke. But then again, I don't really want to smoke. I don't really want to smoke. Smoking's cool, but I really don't feel like I need to smoke. I've been having problems with nicotine recently. I was at a casino and I got an actual like urge to smoke again. I was like, wow, I only smoked like 5 times ever in my life, and I already have the urge. And like those instances are like years apart. So I don't know, man. It's just really weird. There's there's not a more uncomfortable feeling than being hit on by gay men. What are you supposed to say to that? What are you supposed to say to that as like a straight man? Sorry, I'm straight. Sorry, I like pussy. I think I've overcome my fear of pussy though. I know. You know, I have to say a lot of truths on this, otherwise none of it's gonna sound authentic. So I think ever since I was like 10 years old, I've always been disgusted by how pussies look. And I was like, well, it looks like a flaps. I don't know why I'll put my dick in there. It looks like tummy flaps. It's fucking weird ass, and there's just a hole in there. And I need to stick my dick through there and then squirt. And like sex really disturbed me. I think as soon as I have sex, I think I'll lose this fear forever. But I think I've gotten over it recently because lately there's less and less of a fear, or not a fear, but like of a like that disgusting feeling when I look at pussies. Like especially when they like there's a photo of like a girl like spreading her pussy open. It's just a hole, and it looks really much like an asshole. And I don't. This looks unpleasing. I mean, I could say the same thing about my dick. My dick has foreskin on it. I think it's aesthetically unpleasing. I kind of wish circumcision didn't do the things circumcision does. That's why I'll never be circumcised. But yeah, bro, my tongue is. I need to clean my tongue every day, dude. I need to cut my tongue now. Wait, no, but your tongue needs to taste the food. Okay, what does my dick do? Okay, I got it. I'm not entertaining this argument. I rather prefer to be uncircumcised than circumcised every way. It does look ugly though. You'll only have that win on me. I don't think of any other way. I'm so sorry, but I'm dead ass. I legit will never cut my dick. For a girl, never. Well, it depends. It depends if I put a ring on her or not. But I know I have to convince her. I will probably definitely want to convince her that it does hurt me. Because I will just genuinely feel less. And it kind of is like just having a half condom on. And I would genuinely be in pain for 3 months. Or 2 weeks, or however long it is. If I do get circumcised. So, I'll probably remind her of that. If that does happen. Oh. Oh. There's a piece of hair on my tongue. It's probably cat hair too. Oh, how long till I start shivering? I can't imagine right now if my car broke down. There's literally nowhere nearby that's warm. Maybe that hotel, but that's a really long walk. I would be probably freezing my ass all the way over there. To be fair. All right, we have amber flavor. I don't know what amber edition. Sorry, strawberry and apricot. We'll see if it tastes good. Bon appetit. It tastes like It tastes like wow. That's a weird flavor. It tastes like the same kind of flavoring they use for like sharp. If you ever had Yoplait strawberry shortcake or any strawberry Yoplait in general, but specifically shortcake, the Yoplait that the strawberry shortcake tastes like, that flavor mixed with like apricot. That's literally what it tastes like. It's pretty not good. I'd give it maybe a 6. It's not that good. It's not that good. So I'm reviewing Red Bulls in a parking lot. It's not good. It tastes terrible, honestly. Unless you're a strawberry fan, I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. I wouldn't recommend it. Ooh, it's a disgusting ass flavor. I guess it does the job at least, though. My ear has been itchy for a while. I don't clean my ears that often. I should be cleaning my ears more often. Because every time I clean them out, they're really like, it's like brown earwax coming out of it. It's disgusting. But I kind of need that earwax padding on the inside of my ear because I work at an airport. And if I didn't have that, I think my ears would be more busted than they are. And the other day, I think it was one day where I was talking to my friend on the phone, and he was just so quiet, even though my phone turned up all the way. And I genuinely think I'm going deaf. But I think it's because one, I work at an airport, and two, I scratch my ears, and three, I uh, I sleep with a fan by my bed, like it's on full power and blowing, and so it's I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. That tastes exactly how it looks. One for one, it tastes like. Ugh, it's not good. And we're not cooking with that. And the other flavor I have is Juneberry, but I should have started with that one. Probably should have started that one and then drank this one at work. Sorry, I'm looking at the golf. Yeah, man, I haven't done these long form videos in a while. There is like, I think I talked about it when I was in Germany. The like difference, how different you feel basically being in another country and like out of your comfort zone. Like right now, if I was in Poland, I'd be like really overly giddy and just constantly be just looking everywhere because I know this moment will last. Everything seems so dry, gray, and uninteresting compared to when I was in Europe. Even Costa Rica, though, got boring to me sometimes. I remember I was in Costa Rica and I'd just be sitting in the hotel room and I'd just be like, this is kind of not fun. I kind of want to be home. And I was like, okay, now I know. In Peru was the opposite. Peru, I was constantly being like, what should I do next? What should I do next? Because everything was cheap, really cheap. It was really hot though, except in the mountains. The mountains were actually pretty chill. I think it was like 50 or 60 degrees in the morning. Cusco is a scam, bro. Go to different mountains. I would visit Cusco for a day, man. I would get acclimatized. I don't know. Cusco, like if I was in Cusco, I would set up a hotel that's actually good. I don't know why, but the hotel I was at, and then I looked at other hotels, they just look so bad. I don't know what it is. It's just really bad. It looks really poor. Not and it's not like It's a really cheap hotel. I paid $80 a night. Okay, $80 a night, right? One of those places I saw that were like 150 a night, and they look worse than mine. Like I had a pretty great view of the city, right, out of my window. My shower, I didn't even have my own shower. I had a communal shower. And that shit was always cold. It was super cold. First thing I would get try to get hot water, get good plumbing, mostly like plumbing. I spent like half of my cost on probably like good plumbing, so that Americans can take good shits. It's really crazy the hotels there. I think there was only like one good hotel that was in downtown Cusco. That was like next to the mall, maybe. It just didn't look appealing. Lima is way better than Cusco. Lima is so much more better. I liked Lima better. Lima had you can easily more blend in as a white person. Cusco, you are white. They immediately have an attitude towards you, like everybody. So yeah, even if you know Spanish, they have an attitude already to you. Like I tried speaking to this guy in Spanish, and he just like started speaking straight up in English to me. And I'm like, okay, I came to your country to practice my Spanish. It's not that bad because I've spoken for hours with other people. No sé qué es la problema con tú. Yo quiero hablar en español. Y I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Like okay, I don't want to go too far. You know, like my Spanish is not that good, but like I can with like a couple of words that I forget sometimes. I'm I can get a really good conversation going for a while. but and I don't have that accent. I have a different accent when I speak there. I don't know. It's just rude. I think. Like if someone was, hmm, I think the same could be said though if I was in Poland and someone started speaking to me in English. I think it'd be the same way. Shit. It's something that Americans are like, I guess. Like you see them as helpless. That's what yeah, I think that's what it is. You just feel so much sympathy and pity for them that you're just like, all right, I guess I'll speak it in your language. But I did not have a good experience in my hotel. In Costa Rica, it's beautiful and everything, but I felt more bagged down by my friend, if anything. And my friend was a really Debbie Downer half the time. But I almost got killed, so I guess he has a right with that. I wish I didn't go there. But foresight is everything. Yeah, my entire left arm was like completely like numb. And I couldn't move my fingers at all. And I had like a huge wound, like a pretty deep wound in here from a coral. I think I said this already, so why am I saying it again? Yeah. I hope I have good travels this year. I should start setting up things for Australia soon, so that I'm stress free when I go there. Because the earlier I think I set up things, the more smoother it's gonna be. Excuse me. The more earlier I set up things, and the earlier I set up PTO, I think the smoother it's gonna be. Traveling somewhere. I don't know. If I go to Australia, what she will think of me. I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been always trying to. I've been putting it away aside to think about, and I think now is probably a good time to think about her. I don't know. I just see her as a friend, really. I think a while ago in the past, I think of once, I think 2 or 3 times I was like really romantically interested in her, but if it comes up, it comes up. I'm trying not to think about it too much. I don't know. You ever like? I know this is gonna be a really like stupid thing to say, but you ever like really like someone and then you see them just get uglier? But then like you know how good they look sometimes, and you're conflicted on whether or not you should be in pursuit. But I think the personalities, I've never had like only once I've ever had like personality actually be way better than how they look. And this is the one case. I've never had someone that is so like, I don't know how to explain, like nice to me. I don't know how to explain it. Like I've never had a girl like for 6 years text me like a lot and call me. But I force a lot of it though, so I know it's not reciprocal all the way. You know, you can't have full equality with some women. But I don't know. I've never had that happen. You know, I think I'm gonna go home. It's really cold. This is dumbass, bro. But I've never really had like a girl like obsess over me for a while. And I remember I got really turned off by that. And this girl's not obsessed with me. It's very like, we're friends, you know? And I like it. I don't want to keep it that way for a bit. And then if the time comes, you know, we get more antiquated with each other. Maybe whatever comes up, you know. I've been trying to get myself to not... my Gooner Goblin brain keeps on rushing into things. And I have to admit, I just overthink stuff. I think I've made like several videos before already talking about her, and always it's like something disgusting, like, oh, what are my kids gonna look like? Like, bro, it's why do you think about like such? Why do you think about such a thing like so so far away. Like, you're thinking about, like, I wonder how the Super Bowl will look like in 2050. Like, it's just so far away. Like, if you spend more than 15 minutes on it, you are a fool. Like, type stuff. And I know, like, when you start having, like, prejudice against your own thoughts in your head, and then you start getting really weird. But I don't know. I've been trying to, like, I reject a lot of thoughts in my head, like, block them out, because I don't like thinking about things like this, because it leads me to getting hope, right? It leads me to getting hope that a girl likes me, and I think I've been insecure for that for a while. But I think, like, if I mentally prepare myself before, like, meeting a girl, or I, like, go out with some friends and there's girls and I talk to them, usually it's just fine. Like, I'm fine. And it's only when they say something that gets that goblin, like, start riding on his bicycle in my head. And then it's just like, oh shit. Like, they'll say something flirty and it immediately sets off alarms in my head. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I fold. Yeah, that's what Ave. Yeah. Black lingo. Oh my god, he just dropped new black lingo. Oh, I'm finna crash out. Crashing out. Oh my god, Donald Trump crashing out. Oh my god, this guy crashing out. Oh my god. I can't wait for the new lingo to drop. I have to remind my viewers that I am a chud that browses Wojak websites. But, like, yeah, I like full pretty easily, I think. Like, I would probably blush a lot if, like, a girl was really flirty with me. But, like, I wouldn't want to go, like, I don't like women that are, like, overly sexualist. Like, it's just, like, unbecoming. I don't know. And I've been talking to girls a lot across the internet, and I don't know if this is reflective of their true selves, but just in general, I've been talking to a woman throughout my life, and it's just a really big turnoff when they just start talking about sex. Like, I don't know, dude, this is such a pick-me thing to say too, bro. This is such a pick-me thing to say. I'm so sorry, but I'm dead ass. When a woman talks about sex, I'm genuinely uninterested. Unless I'm in the mood. I'm serious. It might be because I goon too much. But I know that if I don't masturbate, my sexual impulses will be uncontrolled. I masturbate, I can control when I have the urges. I know when the urges are going to come. My period is going to come. And I feel like just jizzing all over the place. I'm serious. I'm like, I've thought about a lot about this, alright? I've thought a lot about this. You have to give me credit, alright? I've thought a lot about this, alright? But, like, genuinely, like, I think, like, it gets me, like, really weird. Like, when a girl says, like, I want to fuck you. Like, it gets me really weird. I don't know. It gets me weird. It's like I'm taken aback so much. It's just like, I don't know. I've never felt this. I don't know. I felt the touch of a woman. I've made out with women before, but I've never had sex. Like, I always tell my friends this in conversation. Man, I'm so revealing right now, but it's okay. It's okay. My other self is here. Man, I'd fuck myself so hard. I wouldn't even fuck myself. It'd be cool to just have like I wouldn't even want to have sex with him, honestly. I say that to my friends as like a joke, but I think sodomy is really just stupid and gay. But I would definitely jerk each other off. I think that would be hot. But, like, not in a gay way, you know what I mean? And I'd definitely make out with him, I think. Am I really bisexual because of that? I'm not bisexual, but I would really like. I would fuck with myself. You know what I mean? Type shift. Wow, it is. Actually, this time of day. This face does not say these things. This face says, "Oh wow, I'm getting pretty good grades in school." This face does not say this. My face is too boyish to be saying these things. This face likes mommy ASMR. Not like I don't know. I don't want to reveal what I watch. Yoga porn. Like fit yoga porn. This is what a porn addicted mind looks like. I shouldn't even smile at that. I mean, okay, well, I can't even defend porn. Porn's such a disgusting invention. But it's the product of a modern society. You just have to bear with it. And I know women like to say that it's like a huge thing. Like, oh, I hate porn addicted men. They all look the same. And I guess maybe there is a stereotype regarding men that are just porn addicted. But I can't even say anything because it's just true. It's going to be lying, I'm sure. I just drop it. Yeah. So what else can I say? Yeah. But I really don't want to ruin it. I really don't want to ruin our friendship by having something disgusting on my phone. That's why I never jack off with my phone or jack off away from my computer, really. Because it's more of a ritualistic thing to me rather than a thing I have to do. It's just I get bored sometimes. It fills my time. I know, it's coming from a person that's fighting for their time and just goes home and just plays video games and booze all day. I know. It's okay. My ADHD is slowly going away. I've been doing a lot of things around the house way more. Because my goblin's going away. My goblin that's running bicycles sometimes takes a break. And I'm like, okay, it's time to take out the trash. Okay, it's time to go out and record a video. Okay. It's, I think I just thrive at night. Like, it's 4 a.m. and this is like an afternoon for me. Like, late afternoon for me. Like, I'm going to be going to sleep in like 5 hours. So, 5 to 6 hours. So, I have nothing else better to do. I think I might just talk on Omegle forever. For the rest of the night. I don't know. I don't like talking on Omegle though. Omegle, I'm not that lonely yet. I have friends. If I was to talk on Omegle, I'd feel pretty pissed. I used to be on Omegle a lot. I just talk to people all day. I try not to do that anymore. Yeah. It makes me feel full of myself when I talk to people on Omegle, because then I try crafting a personality that's interesting, and then I realize I'm not really that interesting at all. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I hope these year's trips are pretty good. I want to go to Poland definitely though. Like in May. It'd be really nice to go in May. I miss Poland like crazy, bro. Oh man, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just I miss it like crazy, bro. And I hope that vacuum doesn't get filled by Japan. Poland! I'm gonna kill myself. But Bro. Dude. Such a goober. Such a goober. Man. I hate that feeling of alienation though when I go to Poland. I really do. Bo tak czuję się, jakbym nie był w swoim kraju. Bo jak jestem tam, czuję się jakbym w domu, ale jak idę na dwór i słyszę, jak ludzie gadają i rozmawiają z tobą sobie, to sam myślę, że ja tutaj nic nie jest dla mnie tutaj. Nigdy będzie ten pozwolony, nie pozwolony, tylko nigdy będę tak razem z tą kulturą, tak myślę. Że nigdy się nie asymiluję się. Bo tak myślę w polskich myślach i tak zawsze jak myślę po polsku, to zawsze mi tak śni się o życie z żoną w Polsce, mieć dziewczynę, mieć dobrą pracę i bardzo te spokojne rzeczy o tym myślisz. I nigdy nie myślę o polityce za dużo albo więcej takich ciężkich rzeczach jak nauka, historia, matematyka i dalej. Za dużo na takich rzeczach nie daję myśli albo rzucam uwagę z rozmawiania z ludźmi. Bo o takich rzeczach nigdy byłem w szkole na to. No to zawsze tak myślę, po co mi jest to, jak będzie, nie myślę, że po co, tylko jak trudno będzie mi tam, żeby asymilować się do polskim życia. Znam tego języka i troszeczkę znam, jak to kurczę, ale tak trudno, żeby tak zmieniać od angielskiego, tak myśleć tak głęboko i później do polskiego, nie? Ale jak rozmawiam coraz więcej, to więcej tak wyjaśnia się w głowie. But then when I switch back to English, right, then I'm like lost. My head is just filled with Polish thoughts, right? And I'm just like, my head hurts. And I think I was doing that nonstop in Poland, and it really started hurting my head. I had a really good headache because I was just constantly switching languages in my head, and it really hurts my brain. So I get more of a real me from Polish, I feel like, than from English. I feel like the real me is more pronounced and more refined when I talk in Polish, or when I am Polish. I feel like I'm more able to express myself because Polish is a pretty expressive language. I don't know. There's a lot of words that are not equivalently expressed in English or not used enough in English to express yourself. And it's not even about anything about eloquence. It's about like I don't know. America, people don't use these words. It's more of an English thing. I like English and Nigerians for that. They use a lot of words that Americans don't use, and they sound really smart. I like it. And I'm out of Red Bull already. I wonder how much caffeine. Oh my god, that stuff tastes terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't want to drink more caffeine because I drank 2 glasses of Coke earlier. I'm drinking this now, but in the process I'm starving myself so that I start not starving myself. Why do I say starving myself? I'm just not eating for a while. No, fasting. Fasting's a way better, more healthier word than starving. I'm starving myself. Starving is like when you haven't eaten for days. It's a drastic word, like hate. I dislike. You sound more smarter if you just say I dislike that. but then it sounds so soft to Americans. Like in Polish, hate is nienawidzę, right? It's like super dramatic. But if you want to say dislike or I don't like, nie lubię. Nie lubię tego. Right? It's like super like soft. I think there's truth in that whatever you're named in or like whatever language you speak shapes your personality because of the words. There are words have personality to them. And there's like some names that are like just like lame names, like just like Steve. Steven. Or like Christopher. Like they're like goober ass names. I like Ryan. Like it's like a goober like Kevin, for example. I really hate the name Kevin. Because it's a asshole name. Assholes are named Kevin. And I don't like being an asshole. But I do it now on purpose. So I'm fitting the character. And it's not because of how it sounds. It's more of a cultural thing. But I know in Germany, Kevin is seen as a dumb guy, like a dumb name. And I really hate that. I really do hate that because I hate going to Germany and being laughed at for being called Kevin. It's so demeaning and I really hate it. It really just sucks just having a stupid name. Like I really wish I was just named Matthew. Or like Mateusz. Which is my middle. I'm giving up too much now. Hey. How about I just give you my social security? But yeah, like Matthew. I like Matthew a lot. That's a cool name to me. Matt. Hey, Matt. Yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like a better name. I really don't like my name. And I like Kevin the Irish way of spelling it. That'd be cool. But it's Calvin. Like I would mispronounce it on purpose if I was in Germany. If I was from Ireland and it's spelled the Caomhin or however it's spelled, Calvin or whatever, Calvin. I would mispronounce it always. I'd be like, it's Calvin. Oh, like Calvin is. No, it's Calvin. It's not Irish. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like I always want to like, you know what I mean? I kind of want to change it to the Irish one because it would be pronounced the same way. And it just looks different on the ID. Because I know as soon as I go into like the German border, they see Kevin and they're like, and I go to Germany a lot. It's demeaning. It's demeaning. I hate it. I can't imagine being married to a German. I'd actually want a divorce. I don't know. Germany is a lost country, bro. Germany and the UK. And Canada, I feel like. I fear Canada too. Canada used to be such a good country too. Yeah, Canada used to be a really great country, man. I really hate what's being done with. Same thing with Australia. I really hate the world right now. But it's okay, because I can't change it anyways. So. My beliefs need to disappear, so I don't really feel them ever. They need to go away. So that I can blend in at work more. To blend in with my right-wing workers. And then left-wing other co-workers and whatnot, and playing politics at work. I really hate playing politics at work. But what needs to be and what not to be done. It's just so stupid. I don't even like talking about work. But it's... Oh my god, okay. It's such a game. Like, it's such a game someone's playing right now. It's just not fun to be working with someone that's playing you. I'm so glad I got withdrawn from their deck. Does that make sense? So yeah, they use the game controller from Yu-Gi-Oh on me, except it's permanent. Like I used to be on her side, now I'm not. My boss. It's just so stupid. It really is so stupid how like the cycle can just continue. Like white people really are like cucks, or way too nice for their own good. It's gonna take a really long while for white people to stop being such like cucks. Not even cucks, just like really nice people. Like they really need to stop being so nice. They don't need to be this nice. There's nothing that says that you have to be this nice. I don't understand it. Why are you guys so nice at something that will literally like I don't know. I'm not gonna get mad at it, but I don't know why. It's just such a shoot. It's like shooting yourself in the foot. My coworkers are also nice. To what is like a W rage bit at sometimes. I've never been more furious than at work. Working mornings. I've never felt more disrespected, underappreciated. It's not even appreciation. I don't give a shit if I'm underappreciated. I hate getting criticized for work I'm doing. To like a T. Like I'm doing everything I can. That's more than I can easily manage, and I'm being criticized for it as if my pay was, as if I'm being compensated equally enough for it. This guy just did a U-turn. Does he think I'm following him, or is he trying to follow me? I think that's really weird. Okay, it's a Hyundai Sonata. I'll be on the lookout. Hey, let me play Schizo, alright? Let me play Schizo. I love schizoing out on purpose. Well, one day it's not going to be on purpose, I think. Oh, -10, bro. What the hell, bro? I'm so glad I don't have work today. Ooh, I do, but it's later. It's 4 a.m. right now. January 26th, 26th. Man. I'm going to be looking back at these days and just be thinking, what the fuck, bro? This is going to be so sweet looking back at this. It's going to make me feel so warm and fuzzy just talking about things. I love myself. I don't like being so self-centered, but I love myself. I like looking at myself in the mirror. I like listening to myself talk. I like thinking to myself. I like when things go my way. I love myself. I think without me in the world, I think I'd like die. Real shit. Real shit. Yeah, I try not to be a narcissist, but these are my true thoughts. I can't lie. If I lie, I'm lying to myself, because most of this stuff is just going to be seen by myself. Especially this deep into a video. No one's watching. I know this one's definitely going to get published, because it's so long. And I think I've gone over pretty well points. Man. The US, bro. I think like once ever. I think I was walking down in my neighborhood, and I disassociated so much. Everything looked really beautiful to me. Like all the buildings for some reason. And I remember recording a video, going really inside fast and recording a video about it. Like, wow, everything looks so beautiful. But I haven't felt that way about America in a while. I think once recently I felt disassociated about where I am. I'm like, I'm really in South Dakota. Like, this is such a This is such a weird state. Like, I'm in South Dakota. Like, I've lived in Illinois my whole life. And now I'm in, like, South Dakota for the last 6 years. Not even 6. 5 years. So I moved here in 21. I've been here for the last... No, I moved here in 2020. So, yeah, 6 years. The last 6 years I've been here have gone by in, like, a blur. But it feels so normal to me that I'm in South Dakota. So that moment where I was like... It only happened to me twice, ever. Once when I was listening to the local radio talking about the 2024 elections. And then once again, recently, when I was driving on the road to my workplace, or not to my workplace, to my school, I was just like really thinking, like, I'm really in South Dakota? This is so strange. Why am I in South Dakota? Like, I just kept on like saying that over and over, and I just like, it really is just strange though. It really is. Like, none of this feels familiar from my childhood at all. I'm in a very weird place. You know what I mean? But when I was in Poland, when I was in there at night, even during the day, just wandering around, like everything feels so homely, so fuzzy, warm. I love it. Here I walk around, there's barely any people around. It's so cold. Everyone just goes to work and then home and then family maybe, and sometimes have friends over every month. It's so cold. Everyone's idea of fun is the same. Either like, let's go hunting or fishing or go clubbing. Or not even clubbing, let's go bar hopping. Everyone's so depressed here. I hate it. And they say this is the most fertile state. Yeah, right. But I think I looked up by county the fertility rates, and it's, I think, mostly the reservations anyways, so who gives a crap? Because I hardly believe that it's just all these families coming here and having kids. Hardly believe that. I know the Hutterites do their part, but I can hardly believe that one. There's no way. I'm chasing time right now. Ugh, I should not have gone down that hole. You could probably easily geolocate me if you're a good geoguesser. You could probably find out where I live from my videos. But I don't care. Do what you will. I always philosophy. I don't know, I always feel like a person standing by my own life, like washing by sometimes when I really think about it. I know it sounds stupid, like a lot of things I just say are just stupid, but like this is what I'm honestly like believing sometimes. Alright? You have to bear with me sometimes. Like the amount of like inaction that's in my life sometimes. Just like literally makes me wonder, like am I just a ghost just reliving my life? Or like just a person that just is there. And that's why I do all these like extraordinary things. Unordinary things. Extraordinary. I don't know what indescribable. Not even indescribable. I don't know the word. I don't know the correct word. Like weird things to make myself feel validated, I guess, or make me feel like I exist. I guess. Bro. Jonah Hill. Oh, I need an energy drink, man. How am I getting this tired, man? I feel like I want to go to sleep, and it's only 4 a.m. I think it's a good timing, though. Because if I go to sleep now, I'll be able to wake up for the post office. I gotta mail my sister some documents. Legality stuff for her work. She's not illegal. Oh yeah, that whole thing's going on. The ICE stuff. I've not really paid it much attention. I'm trying not to pay attention too much to it. But I've deleted 4chan off my phone. I've deleted Instagram. I've deleted Reddit off my phone. I try not to use my phone as anything beyond just listening to music and calling people and texting and recording these videos, obviously. But like those 4 things. Oh, and sometimes and having like long form games for the airport. And I only get long form games because if I get something like Rider or Subway Surfers or something like that, I'm gonna be playing it when I get home and stuff like that. I gotta play like long form games, like map games on my phone. It's not something I can just play, just hop in and play when I'm at work. So it requires setup and everything, and then once you have the game going, you have to think about what position you are in and stuff like that. It's really fun. What am I talking about? Let me get back to what I was talking about. So, ice thing, yeah. I live pretty close to Minneapolis. My friend was actually in Minneapolis when that guy got shot. I've watched the footage a lot, and it's such a nuanced situation. What can you say? If you were the judge of that, what can you say? You can't say anything. It's such a hard thing to judge. I think everyone should obviously agree, though, that a life should not be lost. And this is why I'm anti-gun. It's so quick to lose a life with a gun. It's not even about... With a sword, you're easier to disarm. Guns are gay. Just straight up guns are gay. I've always said guns are gay. I've never found a gun sexy. I've always found swords to be cool in melee combat. Even bows. Bows are cool too. But I've never ever found a gun to be sexy. I've like looked at a lot of guns. The only guns that I really like are like the old like Western, American Western guns, like Schofield and Colt. Like the Colt Navies are really good. I like the Schofield, like the silver Schofield guns. I like the Smith and Wesson rifles, the Martin Henry rifles. I like those. Smith and Wesson never made a rifle. You're wrong about that, Kevin. I'll let you know. Even Lee Enfields are pretty. I like them a little bit. But then, like I think about it, I'm like, guns are kind of gay. You're quite literally compensating for not having physical strength and shooting something. Some of literally a dart that is propelled super fast to compensate for that. But whatever. It's the modern age. I can't complain. And it's just science. It's just it's the most powerful thing. What can you say? It's only going to get worse. I fear. Combat's going to get more evolved and modernized. And it's going to be some weird things. Like sonic weapons or something, or like light weapons. Just things that can shoot through walls. Thick walls. Crazy weapons. You know, so. Antimatter. I'm not a science fiction author. And I'm not really into that much. I'm kind of into science fiction, but really like realistic scientific fiction. Like it can't be too unrealistic, otherwise I just lose interest. Because then it's just like, alright, bro. Alright, bro. Go ahead. Alright, bro. I get it. Okay. Like Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, soft spot. I have a soft spot for it. Might be biased, but still, Like, I wish there was like a very realistic, like, sci-fi, like, if you ever seen the game Terra Invicta, it'd be cool to have a sci-fi show just based on that. Just like global domination politics, and then people build like mechs to fight. Oh shit, this is just Gundam. it's Imagine it was just like angels that were sent to Earth and stuff, and then they build mechs and they fight each other against the angels, aliens, things. Oh shit, that's just Evangelion. Shit. Imagine if it's just like huge imperial powers on Earth fighting against each other, and they use mechs to fight against each other. Oh shit, that's Code Geass. Fuck. Fuck. I might be retarded. Oh, see, I'm getting tizzed up now. If you hear me stimming, it's time to stop listening to me. My knees are getting frostbitten. I've been sitting in a chair all day. I guess, bro. My favorite. That's my favorite. I guess, bro. I was sorry. I was just thinking about stuff. I might have just ended here. Let me think. What else could I add? Let me go inside and think about it. What's a good wine? Some good wine. Look, some of that. I'm so frozen. Lots of that. Oh. Ooh, yeah. My feet are frozen over. Oh, I should wrap up this video because we're hitting 1:30 almost. What should I wrap it up with, though? You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go play some Victoria. And chug next for a bit. I think I really want to do a game. Nah, I don't say that. I don't want to say that. Let's just say, might be chud maxing here. Oh, dude. Let me think. What can I talk about? I look so Russian, bro. It's so disgusting. I'm joking. I love Slavs. What can I say, bro? I've run out of words to say. Or maybe that's for the best. So glad I don't play Dota or Hearts of Iron 4 anymore. I play Victoria 3. It's just, the game is just so good, though. Like, it has a great economic system. I think it has a great war feature. I wish the AI wouldn't bloat so hard, though. I think the cost of army should be raised way more. Or there should be a division limiter. Because it's honestly disgusting. How big those armies are in the late game. Like, I believe that the armies in the game shouldn't be recruited directly from the population, but should be like open fill, if that makes sense. And that they should be openly filled in with manpower, like Hoi 4. Yeah, I think that's a good feature, actually, or that's a better thing, is to just have a draftable population and then have divisions, right, that are openly replenished and stuff. I mean, but still, then that is the case, why not just spam units anyways? But then you use up all your manpower. That's interesting. That's probably why there's combat with. Yeah. Good show. Bruh. Who invited her? Are you gonna sit on my arm for the rest of the day? Or she just comes and then just sits on my lap. And I touch your butt. I touch your butt.
Bruh. This chud ass cat, bro. But I've played Stellaris. I've played Hoi 4. I've played Europa Universalis 4. And I've learned the mechanics for both games, all three of those games. I like Stellaris, but the planet management system is boring as shit. I don't give a fuck. I honestly could not give a fuck. I really hate managing planets. Um, Hearts of Iron 4, there's not enough. There's not enough things you can do like internally. I feel like that's such a missed aspect of Hoi 4. Hearts of Iron 4. Like, okay, it's a military simulator, but really, like, all what are you doing really militarily? All you're doing is selecting equipment, researching equipment, and then selecting how many divisions you have and manpower, and that's it. The focus trees really don't really matter. Yeah, they do, Kevin. They matter a huge lot. Not really compared to the skill you have with just research and equipment and the divisions and stuff. There's like three core gameplay elements. You can say the focuses have an effect. Come on, bro. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. They don't. Unless you're playing modded, they don't. Unless you're playing specific countries. Oh, look at her. I got her interested. And no more looking for you. No more looking for you. You would love to just look out this window all day. What, you want to look outside? Look. What do you want to look at? She really wants to look, bro. What? Fucking chud ass cat, bro. Yeah. Europe, and then yeah, Hearts of Iron, and also then it didn't. I really hate the province capture system. The game is amazing with the military aspect of it. I like the military part of Hoi 4 greatly. I love the stats. I love developing equipment. I love that. I love researching equipment. I love that gameplay part. I like having the wars, the battles and stuff. They're really great. I love that stuff. I love the encirclements. I love that about Hoi 4. I love that. Even Navy. I like the Navy part in Hoi 4. I've never seen a game that's actually good at Navy. I'm serious. I like Hoi 4's Navy system. I hate Victoria 3's Navy system. Victoria 3's Navy system is super gay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I think what would make Hoi 4's Navy system better is if the regions were bigger. The naval regions were bigger. Because I think with radio communications and stuff, even if his fleet is spread out, I think even still then you are able to control or coordinate strikes and like big battles against, because a lot of naval battle or naval supremacy was always like decided with like throughout history, like more than 80% of an entire like country's navy was at like a deciding naval battle. I think throughout most of history anyways, because it's not that hard to coordinate ships. Ships move very slow, and that's why you need to coordinate them better. Like very few times in history has like a naval battle or a naval war been decided by like one battle that was or by like multiple battles throughout it. It would mostly be like exile forces, and they're very. Maybe I need to read more naval history, honestly, but I love Hoi 4's naval system. It's so good. It deals with carriers perfectly. It deals with
the idea of naval intelligence really well. And if you operate in an area long enough, you're able to carry more intelligence and stuff in that area. I like that. I like the idea of radar stations being set up and built. So it's very good concept to me. I like it a lot. I love the pride of the fleet. Oh my god, I love the design system for ships. I love the. I wish convoys would have more of an impact, however, than just resource. Only I really hate that it's only military resources that get affected by convoy raiding. In Hoi 4, I'd make the improvement to have also like goods, like flow of goods, like market goods. And that's where I think a lot of Hoi 4 is overshadowed by Victoria 3, where if you raid people's convoys, they start, you're tanking their economy. They stop trading as much. Yeah, and I wish you would produce a set amount of convoys and they could just be sunk, you know. So. What else about Hoi 4 I don't like? What are you doing? Hearts of Iron 4. How long it is sometimes? The lag. How you have to have a billion mods to play the game like well. Actually, you don't have a billion mods. You could just play with 5 mods. Like division limiter, FPS map, whatever aesthetics mod you choose, and what's another vital mod? There's a couple other, but I can't think of. I haven't played Hoi 4 since like last year, so. And then Europa Universalis, Europa Universalis. I love and hate. I love and hate it because it honestly just feels like. Oh, I didn't even talk about Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings doesn't even match up to any of them. Crusader Kings doesn't. I'm so sorry for all the Crusader Kings fans. I really, I think it's. I honestly, honest to God, a hot take. I think it's one of the, out of the all the famous out of all the 5. I honestly think it's worse than Stellaris. It's worse than. It's worse than Victoria. It's worse than Hearts of Iron 4. It's the worst of the strategy games. The big ones. I don't know about the other Paradox games because I don't play them because they're probably bad. But out of all the big games, I think Crusader Kings shouldn't even be mentioned. The idea of the economy in that, the economy is so like bad. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like Europa Universalis 5 is just a better CK. I straight up think so. Crusader Kings 3 really polished what Crusader Kings 2, but then Crusader Kings 3, like what Crusader Kings 2 did right, they did not put in the third game. Like Holy Wars, I think were perfect in CK2, but in CK3 they're very like eventy. Like it's not like like I like the idea of religious wars. I think that's super cool. I think that countries should be very much inclined to use them to get their own political means. But I don't feel like they're used enough in CK3. Especially like I think there needs to be like larger region wars. Like that, like wars where like 2 countries will have to band up because the country, like for example, the Roman Empire like declares war on all barbarians, and it's like, I know it's not in the game, but like declares war on like all the barbarians, and it because of the war goal, it's not they do this smartly or cleverly, where if you declare a holy war on someone, its neighbors or people more aligned to that country will join it. But it's not neighbors, and that's what kind of pisses me off, because usually it was very neighborly wars. It was a very regional conflict. It, like for example, you're not gonna have the Seljuks interfere with like Moroccan holy wars. You know what I mean? Like it's just really weird. You know what I mean? It's really weird. It's very hard to like make that make sense. Yeah, bro. The Persians are helping out the the Ethiopians in a holy war with the Somalians. Yeah, bro, that's really happening, bro. No, it's not. Like it's like the distance is such like a underappreciated feature. Like the big things I see from like time traveler videos where people like advice for when you're time traveling is like everything's slow. Like time moves slow, people are slow, events move slowly. Sorry, I'm looking at my neighbors. Uh, that's why I think Crusader Kings doesn't do at all. And I think attrition in that game is so ass, bro. Like you are an army. You are not some kind of you are not a tank force, you are not divisions. I think attrition in most places is really stupid unless you're like crossing the Sahara. I should not be getting attrition with having a too big of an army. If like let me appoint generals or something. I don't think I hate that so much. You get some attrition for like having too big of an army. Like no, bro, that's not. It should not be that, bro. People had largest armies. It's just so I don't like it. Like at most, I think you should have problems if you form an army too fast, right? You should have problems with forming an army too fast. But I believe in the human spirit to just be able to organize it. There's only been like two famous examples of armies that are so big that they're just unorganized. Or they're just unorganization in armies like that are like really big. It's just really like, and that's because it's by intention or it's by like pure surprise. Like with the Austro-Hungarians or the Russians or the Ottomans. Like it's or even the Chinese. It's by luck, right? Whatever. Anyways, Crusader Kings 3 is better than CK2 because it feels more CK2 is good, trust. It's a harder game though. I think Crusader Kings 2 is way harder than Crusader Kings 3 because I struggled with forming Ireland very much in Crusader Kings 2 and Spain. But in 3 was relatively easy. I think I've only in like out of like 5 runs, I only had to do like one where I had to go back and for Crusader Kings 3 go back and because all you gotta do is just try to set up an absolute monarchy and get primogeniture so that you always have successful lineages. Other than if you're not doing that, then I don't know what you're doing. You gotta be absolute. You gotta be an autocrat. Autarky. That's a different thing. What else was I saying? What am I thinking about? Europa Universalis gets a lot of things that I feel like Crusader Kings got wrong. I really like Europa Universalis 4. I think that's the second or third best Paradox game I've played. I really like the idea of colonies. I like the idea of having autonomous states and countries. It's really cool to me. I like when they form. I like the speculation of gold and how good it is or resources. And I like the idea of that trade centers is really weird to me. I kind of understood it. The trade system in Europa, it's pretty hard to understand, and I've definitely forgot about it now. But I remember remembering it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay." So plus 11 means basically I'm getting like plus 2.50 a turn of gold. Crazy. And I really like the colonization in the game. I like playing as Russia. I felt though my biggest thing was I felt though that if you don't balloon enough fast enough, the other countries would very quickly climb up to you and would challenge you more often than each other. I feel like there was not enough me taking advantage of other countries at war, or I think it was very warmongery, if anything. Like I felt like a lot of nations were fighting with each other way too much. Like I've witnessed so many Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth Ottoman wars where just the Poles. Oh yeah, I might be biased. I might be biased. Where they just get overran, or anybody that's against the Ottomans just gets overran, and it ends up just being the same way constantly. And it just rubs me the wrong way just seeing a really like fat Ottomans. Like almost every Russia gameplay I do, and then just getting overran. And then or whenever time I play Great Britain, then France gets really powerful, and I get overblown by that. Or Scandinavia, then it's like shit. What the fuck do I do? It's just or Germany. So I don't know. You're Spain. I think was the only time I felt like playing Spain was pretty well. Yeah, Spain was when it was UK. I would always be attacked by Spain. And I know historically accurate. I know, but I felt like I don't know. It's just you'd had to like balloon, otherwise you would just be losing all the time. Like I don't know. Like I never felt like oh, and the naval system. Oh my god. Oh no, the combat and you. Oh my god. The one thing that I really absolutely hate about Europa and CK, I hate the combat system. I cannot state it even more than how much I hate the combat system. I hate the AI so much in CK3 and in Europa. It's so annoying playing the that I think is the worst thing about those two games is the combat system. I hate chasing after armies. I think it's so tedious. It's so tedious, bro. I think both games I will always get a mod that increases war score for winning battles and always increase or what's it called? Make the AIs never run away. It's so or the AIs will first either join up with allies and then fight you, or they'll just sit there if they don't have enough troops. Because I don't know how to explain this, but you never knew armies back then could estimate the sizes of their enemies, right? But they can never know for sure, oh, I'm going to lose or win this battle. You would just go into battle and then you'd figure it out. Like there was no like balloons where you could go up and see, oh, there's this many people, okay. There was never like yeah, there was never reconnaissance like there is today. So I think it's really stupid. And then the armies constantly have armies doing this song and dance, like this stupid rigmarole where I have to constantly defend every inch of my country. But when I attack another country, they know precisely where I am. I just get good at the game, bro. Let's get real here. When I'm invading from the south of the Ottomans, right? They precisely know that I'm there. But when I'm getting invaded, they always know where my troops are. But I don't know where there is because I have fog of war. They don't. I dislike it a lot. I think everyone should have fog of war, and I think that is such an over missed element. I honestly think Victoria's 3 combat system's way better. Honest to God. But it wouldn't make sense for a medieval game in straight. I think they should design a better combat system though. I've yet to play U5 though. I think U5 might have a better combat system, but I'll have to see. But dude, fucking Crusader Kings fighting with people in Crusader Kings is so disgusting, bro. Just constantly seeing your like armies just bleed all the time because just crazy. Whenever you bloat your army, then there's always constant assimilation. It's just disgusting to look at your army just dwindle in size all the time. It's disgusting, bro. Yeah, and Europa, Also, just crazy attrition whenever you go to a different province. You just see that fucking skull emoji and you want to kill yourself. And just be like, oh, I'm just passing through a jungle. Wow. Crazy, bro. How about just make my movement slower, bro? It's not like people are dying left and right because of snakes and alligators. Bro, son. Like, I had half of my army die once in a war from attrition, bro. Like, this is not the Civil War, bro. It's not because of disease, bro. People are dying. But it's whatever. That's how it is. Victoria 3 is so peak. It's so peak. The only thing I would say I hate is the overbloating of armies in the end. And the uh, the lack of complexity in wars, or the lack of scale in wars. Like, wars will be fought over very simple objectives, if that makes sense. I feel like the war goals should be changing all the time during a war. I really hate like set in stone, like, oh my, like you'll be fighting 3 world powers in a war, right? You'll have 2 world powers on yours. It's literally a world war, but you'll be fighting over like a port in Ghana. Like, why? Like, and then maybe a like regime change. Wow, man, this is crazy, dog. I'm so elated by fighting and spending half of my GDP in this war. I can't wait, bro, to sacrifice all of my working men and get 70% devastation in all my provinces so that they can have a port back. I really hate that part in Victoria 3. I really think I love Hoi 4's system where the peace and the deals, the war goals are decided that you need a reason to go to war, and then your war goals will be changing during the war that are decided by the player. Like, what you want to conquer is what you go for. So I really hate the war system in Victoria 3 in that regard. I like the idea of front lines and not having to micromanage things. Really hate that. Hoi 4 is the perfect military thing, but micromanaging armies in CK3 in Europe was actually a pain in my balls. Same thing with Stellaris to some extent. I really hate managing. Stellaris the same way. I really hate the army on. I hate having army province by province. I like having like a front line. By every mean, Stellaris should have front lines. I really hates having sent armies and shit. Whatever. And like, bro, I own like 16 planets. You don't think I would have like a huge army with crazy amount of fucking private ships? Makes no sense. The scale of that doesn't make sense. Yeah, bro, I only have like 64 big ships. Yep, I own 16 planets, bro. They could only produce 60 ships. Like, if we're in the future, dog, and there's like a ship dock, it's gonna be mass producing ships. Come on, let's get real here. This is so silly, bro. These people haven't read real science fiction, like Battlestar Galactica. There's a billion ships fighting. There's going to be front lines. Whatever. It's for the game's sake, though, so I'll allow it. Oh, I'm about to go sleep. I'm gonna go to bed soon. You wanna go to bed? Come on, let's go to bed. Come on. But like Victoria 3, bro, so good, bro. And like the subjects, the power block. I love the power blocks. The power blocks are so peak. I need to get a mod that affects war goals, and I think my mod list would be so good. Like I really good war like war goal mod. I think that would improve my gameplay a lot. That would be perfect. Oh. Changing my pajamas.
I can go to sleep, dog. I can go to sleep. It's -10 outside. I'm inside now. I get cozy under my covers. Go to sleep at the good time of 5 a.m., bro. Yeah, I'm probably gonna set an alarm for like something. But I should go to sleep soon anyway, so I can wake up at like 1 and then go and mail some envelopes. But yeah, bro, I love Victoria 3. I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time playing that game. Okay, I should wrap this up. Such a chud talk, bro. This is such a bad video, bro. So bad, bro. Oh, bro. Son, I'm tired of shit. I'm gonna head to sleep. Good night.